Hey, my Taurus peeps. Thanks so much for joining me. It's your girl Cindy with Sin Makeup. Oh, I lied. I changed my name. My name is now Sin Mermaid Tarot. I changed the name, obviously, because the channel is not of makeup any longer. Hope you guys like it. I chose Mermaid because I am a Pisces. And I am a mermaid slash unicorn, just to let you know. We're doing your reading a bit differently this week. So this is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. So take what you want, leave what you don't, because the energies can be for you and they cannot be for you. You can always check your other signs if these messages do not relate to you. I appreciate you if you are following me. Thank you so much. And just joining me today and being on the channel with me. Very heavy energy that's going on. I pulled a couple different cards, a couple different decks. If you have any questions about that, you can always ask me. And we're going to get into it. So if you're interested in a private reading, of course, you can always hook up with me through my email, which is down in the description box. All right. So as far as your animal oracle spirit, what came out was the cow spirit. The cow spirit is all about miracles are endless. So don't feel as though just because something is not working out or has not worked out in the past doesn't mean that something better is not for you. It didn't work out for a reason. Rejection is God's protection. And also when I was pulling out your cards previously, like as I was pulling out your cards, what came to me is don't bypass the feelings that you're going through right now. You need to listen to the emotions that you're actually living in and you're feeling. You know, you are not your emotions. You're only the one that is experiencing them at this time. So you have to figure out how to deal with certain things that you've been going through. Getting mentally on the same track, on the right track, and being okay with yourself as a soul, as your purpose, as you move forward towards certain things in your life. Archangel Gabriel came through with an authenticity message, which also came out for Scorpio, I believe. So if you're dealing with a Scorpio, or if you have that somewhere in your chart, you might want to check out that reading. It says, trust that your real self, whom God created, divinely perfect, has the strength and knowledge needed for this situation. So you're probably going through a situation right now that may be very hard, or you might not be able to see the light at the end of the tunnel when it comes to this certain situation. It might be a lot to bear. So know that this situation has been placed before you because you have everything within you to push forward, to accomplish, overcome, and most definitely persevere any difficult situations that you may be going through. Okay. As far as the wisdom Avalon, what came out was the Wind Fairy. This is about thoughts, your words, intellectual analysis. So you have to be smart how you move, and hustlers move in silence. You have to be smart about your financial matters. That's something that really pops up to me. About the thoughts that you think in your head. Our thoughts create almost like a ripple effect into the universe. Whether or not you believe it, our thoughts and our words create this ripple effect, and they can manifest into certain things. And I've come in contact with a lot of people that speak things out into the universe, and then when it actually happens, they're shocked and hurt, or they're going through something and they said something in the moment that they didn't actually mean. So be mindful about the things that you say. Be mindful about the thoughts. Be very logical about how you say things, how you move, how it is that you want to develop certain things within your life. Sometimes there's blockages for a reason, and not sometimes, always. There's blockages for a reason. And like I said, God, like a block is protection. Rejection is God's protection, and things don't work out for a reason. Doesn't mean that they won't work out in the future. Just right now is not the time. You have to be able to be okay with yourself and be loving towards yourself and create happiness within yourself, so that if anybody comes into your life, or if that someone is in your life, and I'm talking about love relationship, they're just an added bonus to your higher purpose, to your purpose of living. There's just they're just an added bonus. All right, they don't dictate your happiness. You do. In your recent past, what I have is the 38th card out of the Oracle Visions, along with Broken Hearts, the Queen of Wands, and the Seven of Cups. Very hard energy, very deep energy. I think in the past you dealt with a lot of heartache, a lot of discontent, maybe something you can still be dealing with. You put up with a lot of bullshit. You put up with a lot of heartache, whether it was self-inflicting or if someone did it towards you. It could have been because there was a lot, someone had a lot of options. You know, there was a lot of illusion and a lot of like fantasy, imagination, wishful thinking. You could have been in a relationship where someone cheated on you, and it could be that what has happened in the past is still affecting you at this point. I think you're trying to take some action towards what it is that you want, but you might be stuck between what you truly want. And you're trying to gain peace within yourself. You're trying to have inner peace. Trying to gain inner peace from this broken heart that you once had. You might be focusing on your motherly duties, or just trying to take some type of action. And you have really high hopes in pushing and having this inner peace within yourself, which is really beautiful. Presently or soon to happen, I have the 24th card from the Oracle Visions, with the World, the Five of Cups, and the reverse of the Nine of Wands. I think you're paranoid about situations that may have, you're paranoid about not overcoming situations that have caused discontent within your heart. You're going through a really tough time at this point, all right? You may be crying, maybe because of some type of separation, sadness, loss, definitely some type of despair, disappointment. And you're now starting to get paranoid about the fact of possibly moving forward. You want to end the cycle here, and there's going to be some type of movement, some type of migration, and I see that you're offering, either you're seeing a way out, or you're offering someone or something a way out of a situation. See the card? She's letting out the butterflies. And this is offering a way out of a situation, or wanting a way out of a situation. This can also be you just letting go. Letting go and moving forward and past some type of loss, and not wanting to have those feelings anymore of paranoia, of physical and mental abuse for some of you. You're on the edge. You're hesitant. There's some type of hesitant, like something's still holding you from moving forward. You have to be logical. You have to be logical about the way that you move. Is it good for your soul? Is it good for your energy to stay stuck somewhere that you are no longer, or maybe if you haven't ever been in a position that you have felt those good feelings. You have to be authentic to yourself and know that miracles are endless. I mean, the cow spirit is here so that you look past that hurt and pain that you've been through. Trust that something is real for you. You have been going through some type of cycle, something that's repetitive over and over. In the future, what I have is what is this? The 45th card. See this? This is like playing. This is manipulation. This is clarified by the Deceit card, the 5 of Pentacles card, and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. You need to watch yourself. You need to watch your money. This is more of in the future thing. So since this is more in the future, take care of your money matters at this point. All right? Because somebody might deceive you or manipulate you out of your money. Plain and simple. So pay attention. All right? There's going to be someone that might be controlling your money and trying to be deceitful as far as your money. So you need to be smart about your business transactions, or if you share some type of because pentacles aren't here, and then manipulation and control. So someone in the future is trying to control something as far as your money. What else do I see here? This can either be you know, trying to manipulate certain things or trying to gain control of your money. All right. This is also wishful thinking that, wishful thinking about the deceit. As far as wanting someone to push back, like you have high hopes for certain things not to be the way that they seem or the way that they are. There's going to be a loss or a lack of resource here. A loss of resource and about your prosperity, about your money. I can also see Pentacles can deal with either your energy, or you could be dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, and this person might manipulate you in reference to your money. They might be playing the role. I'm sorry, I'm just reading what the cards have to say. It's not something that I'm making up. Definitely you have to have some planning in the future in reference to your money, in reference to certain things that you want to go after. Let's see what's going on in reference to the romance angels, what we have to say to our Taurus peeps. Past life relationships. So this is someone that you've been dealing with for quite some time now. Or if you're single, you're gonna be dealing with someone that you've known from a previous lifetime, if you believe in that. I do believe that, you know, we had soul contracts with certain people. Children are going to become a factor in reference to the relationship. You could have children with this person already, or just children, animals can play a part as far as your relationship. How that's going to be, I'm not sure. And yeah, it could be your soulmate, but please keep in mind that soulmates, we're not always meant to be with our soulmate. We might have this like really deep connection with these people, especially if we had some connection back in the day with them. It doesn't mean that we're supposed to be with them, especially if they're doing you dirty in reference to your money, if they've caused you so much heartache, so much loss. How can you move past this energy if you still want to be with this type of person or this person? They have to make sure, they have to be wanting to change. They have to be willing to make the changes within themselves. And I'm talking about relationship matters and loving matters. If you're married, if you're just boyfriend and girlfriend, whatever the case may be, they have to be the ones willing to change and go towards a new direction. You can't change someone. You can be the most perfect person, or you think that you are just doing everything right, and you could be the flyest, you could look the best, but even J-Lo got played, even Halle Berry got played, and it's just, you can be the best, but it's up to this person. And I'm sorry, I just mentioned women, and just it goes both ways, because you can look good as hell and still get played. You can be, oh my God, I'm gonna rub your feet, whatever. You can be this awesome person in a relationship, and still it can, someone that you're in a relationship that is lacking something, whether they've been through some type of trauma themselves or they're just missing something, it can't, it won't be enough. So you got to be okay with walking away, or actually speaking or trying to be logical about the situation. How can we work on this? How can we, and that doesn't mean manipulating, letting them manipulate you into doing something you don't want to, because you want to stay authentic with to yourself, and how you are as a person, as a soul. You have to find, if they're willing to go down the same road for you, looking at different avenues. Miracles can happen. People can change. And I find it to be miraculous that, maybe we were in a position that we didn't even see each other this way, or someone, I just feel that there is a possibility of change and growth, but they have to be willing to go the extra mile for that. And know that you're not always going to be with your soulmate, even though you have such a deep connection with somebody. Maybe some time apart, or them figuring out, or even you at that, as a matter of fact, you just figuring out what you stand for, how you want certain things to play out. You have to be very smart of how you move about things. Those are the messages that are coming through for this week. I hope things get better. I love you, Taurus, with all my heart. Drop me a line if this has connected with you in some way. I hope everything works out. And we'll talk next week.